Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Watch Souji Go Mad with Bloodlust and Kill Us! The Bad End, number 3. So same thing, we're now in chapter 3. We have low romance and high corruption. And this time we're gonna tell him not to die when he goes and confronts Okita, when Okita goes and confronts Toshi. And I'm worried more so this time because I'm pretty sure this chapter ends with us confronting Toshi. So does Souji go mad with bloodlust when we're with Toshi? Because I'm not okay with Toshi dying, alright? Although Toshi's pretty powerful. So we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, don't die. Please don't die. This was the most I could muster, and my voice cracked raspily as the words came out. I'm happy to hear you're worried about me, but you really think I'd let myself get killed out there? Okita's swordsmanship was unparalleled, and I knew that few could come close to beating him in combat. But possessing a mastery of swordsmanship was not a guarantee of victory on the battlefield. To top it off, Okita's illness made him much, much weaker than he was at his physical peak. You worry too much. No matter what, I won't lose to Hijikata. Regardless of the outcome of their battle, there was no way Okita could die. At least his smile seemed to promise me as much. Despite holding my grave concerns close to my heart, I could only nod kindly in return. Okay, and now there's silence. Any changes? And we do the same thing again. Aw, this picture again, but with a different background. I hugged him tightly as he fought against the pain. Okita! Gah! Ah! It became harder for Okita to speak, and neither of us knew when his seizure nor his unbearable pain would cease. How much longer would Okita need to withstand this needless suffering? Okita had a high tolerance for pain, but a day would come when he would no longer be able to handle this on his own. My heart swirled restlessly in my anxiety. Poor Souji. Alright. Seizure's done. Let's go find Toshi. Figure out when everything goes bad. Oh yeah, I forgot that these guys run by. Okay, maybe we don't have to run into Toshi. That's fine. We had remained behind the bush, peeking to make sure there were no more troops nearby, but... Gah! Okita suddenly let out a pained outburst. Huh? His seizure had only just subsided, but now... Okita, please, try to muffle yourself. If the enemy were to find us... Well... I know! Ugh. Okita gritted his teeth bitterly, trying his best to suppress himself from screaming out, but... Hey, who's there? A nearby Imperial soldier had overheard us, and I froze in fear. Despite our best efforts, we couldn't hide for long.
What's going on? Is it an animal or something? No, I think I heard a voice. You're out there, aren't you? Come out!
Oh no, we've been found. We're done for. Just as I contemplated the worst-case scenario. Gah! Gah! Ah! Okita's roar howled like a wild beast, and behind his eyes were a burning ire. And then... he leapt from the bushes, startling the soldiers who had scant a chance to ready themselves.
What the... You bastard!
The soldier reached for his rifle, but he was too slow for the incoming Okita. Ew.
Ah!
Okita slashed at his throat, and the soldier gurgled blood before his finger even touched the trigger. To Okita, however, this was only the beginning. Okita viciously stabbed the soldier who struggled to find air over and over again, each strike working itself into his abdomen like a pin into a cushion.
You monster!
The other soldier watched helplessly, trembling as he raised his rifle to fire at Okita, but it was no use. Uh-oh. Okita hardly flinched as each bullet pierced his flesh, and he laughed maniacally in response. The soldier shook with fear for his life. I would too.
Ah!
Oh, a whole bunch more came. Maybe I should just quietly sit in these bushes. Okita dashed swiftly behind him, slicing him from behind. As Okita's murderous cackle echoed around the hill, other soldiers arrived to avenge their men. In the blink of an eye, Okita wove through the troop, dismembering each soldier with gusto. He was covered, head to toe in blood, drunk in a sadistic stupor as he drove his sword mercilessly into the fresh corpses, even if they were no longer moving. It was a cruel, inhumane display to witness for myself. Don't scream out, you silly. Okita! I could no longer bear to watch him kill so wantonly, so I rushed over to him. I no longer saw the man I knew as Okita behind those red eyes of his. He had gone mad. I was convinced he would try and attack me, but when I got into his line of sight, he stopped moving, gazing silently at me with his blood-red eyes. Please, come back to me. Okita, you still have so much to do, remember? He sneered dubiously, and a drop of blood slid down his cheek that went unnoticed to him. And then... oh, he actually changed back. Chizuru? He spoke my name clearly. Okita! Is it you? Is it really you? Just as I called out to him.
You disgusting monster!
I heard an Imperial soldier shriek behind me. Then suddenly, a loud bang rang from his rifle. Suddenly my vision became blurry. Huh? I struggled to hold on to my vision, and I felt my body give way as I fell to the ground. What just happened? My hands were on the dirt, and I couldn't bring myself to stand. I had no strength in me. Chizuru! You okay? Okita screamed from right beside me, but everything was slowly enveloping in darkness, and I could no longer make out Okita's face, even though it was only inches in front of me. I'm so sorry, Okita. I guess this means I can't be by your side after all. Aw, that one was sad. She actually managed to reach out to him. I can't believe that. He came back. I was like, Chizuru, is that you? But then she got shot. Really? You shot her and not the crazy guy with the sword and the blood all over him? Good job, Imperial soldier. You're fired. Alright. Well, that was the saddest of the bad endings for me. I think, let me just check. Yep. One last bad ending, the official bad ending. So, I'll see you over there for that, guys.